What's chill, world? Welcome back to another episode of Rucker the GOAT, a channel where we review everything combat sports. I'm your host, Kira, aka Rucker the GOAT. And if you're new to the channel, if you find this video helpful in any way, please consider subscribing and hitting that post notification bell so you'll be the first to know when new content becomes available. Welcome back to episode 10, UFC Fight Night Glasso vs Shevchenko 2. Be prepared to watch this event this Saturday, September 16th at 10 p.m. live at the T-Mobile Arena or ESPN+. The first fight in the featherweight division will be Fernando Padilla versus Kyle Nelson. Fernando Padilla is an MMA fighter with a professional record of 15-4. He's won 4 of his last 5 fights, with 3 of them being by knockout. Kyle Nelson is a kickboxer with a professional record of 14-5-1. He's won 2 of his last 5 and had 1 draw in his last 5 outings. If I was a betting man, I would have to go with Fernando Padilla. Fernando Padilla has been most consistent in his last outing, so I'm going to have to go with Fernando Padilla. Up next in the lightweight division, we have Daniel Zellhuber versus Christos Giagos. Daniel Zellhuber is a freestyle fighter boasting a professional record of 13-1. He's won 4 of his last 5, 2 TKOs and 2 unanimous decision victories. Christos Giagos, on the other hand, boasts a professional record of 20-10. He's won 3 of his last 5, with 2 of those being finishes. I'm going to be honest with these next 2 fighters. I don't really know them, but based off of the initial research that I've done on these fighters, I'm going to have to go with Daniel Zellhuber. He's more consistent with him only losing 1 of his fights in his professional career, so I'm going to have to go with Daniel Zellhuber. But up next in the bantamweight division, we have a banger. We have the exciting, the hungry, the new Raul Rosas Jr. versus a finisher in Terrence Mitchell. Raul Rosas Jr. has a professional record of 7-1 and he's won 4 of his last 5 outings. Terrence Mitchell, on the other hand, has a professional record of 14-3. He's won 4 of his last 5. And the thing with these 2 fighters, both of them are both coming off of a loss. Differences between both of these fighters: Terrence Mitchell is a finisher. Of his last 5 fights, all of them have either been by knockout or submission. This fight right here is geared up to be one of the best of the night. Do not sleep on this fight. Raul Rosas Jr. versus Terrence Mitchell. Mark my word. Raul Rosas Jr., he likes to submit people. Terrence Mitchell, doesn't matter how he gets it done. He can finish you or he can submit you. So with both of these guys having the potential to finish the other, this is going to be an all-out war, which makes it such a great day to be a fight fan. And for the co-main event of the evening, we're going to have a banger in the welterweight division. We have the Kung Fu fighter in Kevin Holland versus Jack Della Maddalena. This one is gonna be so crazy. Kevin Holland has won 3 of his last 5. He had one of the most insane years in 2020. In recent years, he's won Fighter of the Year by winning all 5 of his bouts in 1 calendar year, which is insane if you ask me. He's won 3 of his last 5, with all 3 coming by way of finish, either submission or KO. The thing I like about Kevin Holland, he's gonna talk trash regardless of if he's winning or losing, so this one's definitely geared up to be an exciting fight. Shifting gears to Jack Della Maddalena, he's 15-2 in his professional career and has won all of his last 5 fights. This one, I do not know who's gonna win. Although Kevin Holland has won 3 of his last 5, Kevin Holland is tried and true. He's such a savage. He has great stand-up. He beat Joaquin Buckley at his own game at the stand-up. He's also beating some of the craziest practitioners on the ground in Jacare Souza. We also have Jack Della Maddalena, who's finished 4 of his last 5 opponents.
Jesus Christ.
This one is going to be such a banger. This one is going to be just like the Raul Rosas Jr. fight. It's going to be straight action throughout. Can't miss this fight. I can't call this one because both fighters are such great contenders. But what I can say is do not blink, because at any second, this fight could be over in a flash. And for the main event of the evening in the women's flyweight division, we have to see the rematch. It's Alexa Grasso versus Valentina Shevchenko. This one is going to be such a war. If you remember in the first fight, nobody thought that Alexa Grasso would be able to submit or finish Valentina Shevchenko. She's been such a dominant champion. But Alexa Grasso is a striker, and she showed that she can do things on the ground by submitting Valentina Shevchenko. This one is going to be such a great fight. Alexa Grasso has a professional record of 16-3, and she's won all of her last 5 fights. She's a striker, so this one's going to be crazy. Shifting gears to the former flyweight champion and Valentina Shevchenko, she boasts a professional record of 23-4, and she's won 4 of her last 5 fights. I'm so excited for the rematch. In their first outing, Alexa Grasso won by submission, by rear naked choke. But Valentina Shevchenko is so undeniable. She is so crisp with her striking. She's so crisp on the ground. For this recent loss, she was such a dominant champion time and time again. On this fight, anything could happen, but if I was a betting man, I would go with Valentina Shevchenko due to her crisp all-around game. But there you have it, folks. Who do you guys think are going to win the fights? Do y'all think I got it right? Do you think I got it wrong? Sound off in the comment section below. Again, I'm Kira, aka Rucker the GOAT. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, share this with a friend, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.